Hi everyone, I'm Heather and I wanted to bring you some information on the lunar eclipse that we have coming up on September 17th around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, this is a partial lunar eclipse and also a super full moon. So it'll be supercharged and super activated. As with any full moon, this is a time for closing out a cycle or something coming to completion in your life. The moon will be in Pisces at 26 degrees, and the sun will be in Virgo at 26 degrees. They'll be on opposite sides of the zodiac, and so that will trigger the axis point. You may be feeling this energy now. It can start about 2 weeks before the eclipse and can last up to 6 months afterwards. And you will feel it more intensely if you have planets or points in either Virgo or in Pisces. What happens with an eclipse energy, it's usually a trigger point, and it's for our growth and our transformation, and it moves us in a direction towards our life purpose. So if your life purpose has to do with these themes, it may be a reoccurring theme in your life and you may be feeling it a lot stronger. Let's look at the two sides of the spectrum in this Virgo Pisces axis and how we can balance these energies. If it resonates with you, you may be feeling the eclipse energy more personally. So where Pisces is peace and solitude, relaxation, magic, intuition, and concerned with the spiritual connection, Virgo is concerned with work, practical matters, mental processing, gets anxious, concerned with the physical health. Too much Pisces or Neptunian energy can keep us lost in our imagination without taking action. So you can take practical steps to use your spiritual gifts to be of service or channel that energy into creative projects. Too much of the Virgo or Mercurial energy can lead to feeling overworked, overwhelmed, and exhausted. And that can be balanced by taking time to rest, relax, meditate, do yoga, and develop intuitive gifts. We all have these energies present in our charts, so this eclipse is a time to look at where we need more balance. Since this eclipse is in a water sign, it could impact the seas and the rivers. We could see some flooding or hurricanes. Water eclipses are also associated with oil, chemicals, and sewage, so there could be occurrences of plumbing issues or sewer lines backing up into the home. Pisces is specifically associated with displaced people and large scale immigration. So there could be an event that displaces a large amount of people. And I don't say that to instill fear. I only want you to be prepared and take precautions for your safety if you're in a high risk area, and take practical steps for more minor issues that could happen in the home. It is a partial eclipse, so it won't impact as much as a total eclipse would. And both Pisces and Virgo are mutable signs, which tend to be less negative. But the moon controls the tides and it's making contact with Neptune. Neptune is a ruling planet of Pisces, and Neptune in mythology is a god of the ocean. So just be aware of all these factors, and if nothing else, have a way to filter your drinking water. Not just because of what the eclipse might trigger, but also with Neptune being at the last degree of Pisces until spring of 2025, we could see more issues come up with water. Overall, I feel this eclipse energy is asking us to recognize a need to take care of our mind, body, and spirit. And in relationships, making sure that we're taking care of ourselves and balancing our needs with the needs of others. And I keep hearing that this is a time for us to check in on people, to be more of service in our communities, and just to express more love in general. Some things that you can do leading up to the eclipse is pay attention to your dreams. Maybe start a dream journal. For a ritual on the day of the eclipse, you could take an Epsom salt bath and make sure to stay hydrated. Ask yourself what cycle is closing out in your life and look at where you can balance your need for action with your need for self care. I intuitively see this time as a pivot point where we'll begin seeing more need for spiritual services. And we've already seen a new dynamic taking place in how we earn our incomes. A lot more people are leaning into their gifts. And this is what I love most about astrology. We can use these energetic openings to our advantage and create with the cosmos. All right, take care.